My name is Paris, and this is my first video for my video how-to guide submissions for urban informatics. So this video, this is going to be looking at using Aurin and using the walkability analysis tools in Aurin. So with the research project we're doing currently, this is very helpful, super helpful to map out the walkability with regards to certain points of interest or train stations or mobility modes of transport and whatnot for our project. So if you're wanting to map out and analyze the walkability of specific areas within a region you might be analyzing or doing some analysis on, Aurin's a really good place to start. And it's a little bit tedious, but once you get the hang of it, it's really awesome to use, and you can export all this data. So first you'd want to go onto Aurin, and depending on your university or your institution that you're affiliated with, you will have a license to use Aurin. So we're going to type in Swinburne University of Technology. It comes up quite quickly, so we're going to click on that and continue to our organisation. So once we click that, we just have to type in our credentials and our password. So wait for that to load, and then we'll get started. All right, so when we open Aurin, depending on where we last left off with our last use of Aurin, it will look differently. So I've used Aurin a few times, so this is the last view that I left it on. So it comes up looking at the whole map of Australia. So keep in mind, Aurin works for Australian data only. So we're using this for Australian data only. To begin our walkability analysis, let's refine our area. So we've got a panel on the right-hand side here. And if you look at my how-to written guides, there is some more information on Aurin. I'll just quickly go over it now though. So on the right-hand side here, we have a toolbar, and here we can select the area that we want to analyze. We can choose our actual location that we're looking at. We can choose to add a bounding box which restricts our data to a certain bounding box. Our data that we import from Aurin's database comes up in here. As you can see, I have a lot in here right now. And then you've got this little panel here that visualizes. It's the visualizing tab. So here you can look at the actual styles of your data. And then you've got your analysis panel here. This is the panel that we're going to be using a lot today. This is where we can use and create our walkability analysis tools. So that's what we're going to be really focusing on. To get started though, let's choose the area we want to look at. So I'm going to click on area selection, and then I'm going to go search into the search tab, and we're going to relate this to the research project we're doing for our final research project in our groups for this semester. So I'm going to search for Armidale, and Armidale is an example of great walkability in Melbourne in Victoria. So we're going to type in Armidale, Victoria. So once we search for that, we will see Armidale Vic. It's important we do that because there's a few different Armidales in Australia. So Armidale, Victoria. And once we're happy with that, we'll double click to update our area, and we'll click done when we're happy with that. And now our area up here in our top right corner says Armidale, Victoria. So with this Aurin tutorial, I'm going to break it down into a few different videos. This video, we're going to just look at how we can set this up for analysis. And the next video, we're going to look at creating those walkability analysis foundations. And the video after that, look at the visualization and export data process.